Robert, stop clapping. You're not allowed to clap.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I have power.
It's only one person supposed to
Alright,
clap.
Gene, intro us up.
But when he claps, it makes you want to clap.
We're happy.
How do you go for an intro, man? The intro is always the hardest thing to start with.
I got it.
Oh, you.
Yo, what's up? It's your boys, 3am boys. We got Roger. We got Gene right next to him, and then we got our boy Robert on the director's chair, even though he doesn't do anything. And then we got in the dark our friend Andrew and me.
That was some shots. That was such. Why do you have such a personal attack on Robert?
I don't know. I just had to.
Who personal, man?
I think it's just funny.
I thought it was very personal.
I mean, look, the entire time you guys were setting up, Robert was just in the chair. All right.
More shots?
Yeah,
All right. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just saying that Roger's putting in the work. So is Gene.
You can't have too many chefs in the kitchen. Man.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
exactly.
You know what?
That's why you're not a chef, Robert. That's why you're sitting in the chair.
That was a good fucking line.
You can't have too many chefs in the kitchen. You're gonna mess up everything.
I've actually started watching Kitchen Nightmares again.
Kitchen Nightmares?
Dude, it's so fucking funny.
I wanna
Gordon
watch
Ramsay's
that
a
shit,
fucking genius.
That's how I learned how to make pasta.
It disgusses me sometimes, but shit, man, that's a funny fucking show.
Did we start already?
I don't know.
Was that it?
No, yeah. You literally just introed us.
All right, sick.
We're in.
What did you guys do for Halloween? What did you do, Andres? Because you weren't,
I played League.
Oh, well, that's I guess you had a good time.
That's it. I liked your guys' costume. I liked yours a lot, Gene. You actually was scary.
He was fucking good.
Insert picture.
Dude, you should have seen him all night. He was just fucking.
Dude, and I tried keeping character most of the night as much as I could.
He was freaking me the fuck out.
But my friends kept telling me to stop.
Seriously,
it was pretty scary.
You would have told Dean to stop, like.
Because I would just stare at them and smile at them, and I would wave my hair like if I'm like floating at the back of the car and shit.
No,
like in that one scene.
Like, Gene, please get away from me.
Oh yeah, like the licking the lips.
The licking the scars thing that the Joker would do in the fucking movie. That shit was.
You want one of these?
No, stop looking at me.
So Gene's a fucking LARPer, is what you're telling me.
He's LARPing.
You know what? I did enjoy dressing up. This is the first time, dude. I got so into fucking. I even while I was doing the makeup, I had the movie playing, like all his scenes, and I was just getting into the fucking zone, dude. I had to. I wanted to win the costume contest, but there wasn't.
There was a costume contest?
I fucking if there was, I would have fucking.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, there's a costume contest at your house?
No, there was nothing.
And when I got here, I felt like I put too much effort because Roger just wore a fucking ripped T-shirt. Explain your fucking.
Yeah, I liked Robert's costume. I know he was going for Shaggy. It looked pretty. It looked really
he looked like fucking Shaggy, especially with the dog and everything. Like it was fucking very clear he was Shaggy.
Yeah, Robert made a good Shaggy for sure.
Roger,
my costume.
You should have seen when Roger greeted me. I was disappointed.
Hey man, look, I was trying to get shit going. There was a lot to set up.
It was your party.
I know, man. And then we had
exactly. You had to set up.
Day, right?
No, I have fun. Exactly. Especially that beer pong. We attempted beer pong with dice.
Yeah,
Roger forgot the balls.
Yeah, no shit.
That's fucking terrible. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
I feel like every time
dude,
you
as
throw
soon as Roger threw it, literally everything exploded. And half the table was wet the
I
whole
knew it was
night.
gonna happen, but I was like,
fuck it.
Pretty lit already, so I was like, hopefully.
Yeah, we were pretty swavy at that point.
You guys didn't get beer, I almost said beer pongs, fucking ping pong balls like at the dollar store?
But I bought them.
No, one thing we forgot.
You bought them already?
I bought them today actually, so fuck you guys.
Alright. You fucking redeem yourself. Andrew, did you do anything for Halloween?
No, I was working in my house.
Okay, man. You watch
I had
anything
stuff
good?
to do. Watch anything good?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Have you guys watched anything good lately?
No.
No?
I've been watching Bones, because,
no, that show's
my lady.
good.
That show's good. I like it.
You just like it because she likes it.
No, I actually do enjoy it. I just...
No, let's talk about
I like trying to figure out who the killer is.
Sometimes you have to.
I mean, I don't watch it with her. I watch it by myself.
I've never watched something that I'd be like, holy... Because if I have, I will tell them, yo, this shit fucking sucks. I'm not watching it. I'm not. I can't figure
We're gonna watch a TV series called Dead Zone. I have mixed feelings about it because I have like literally no idea what it's about, but we're gonna watch that together soon. So we'll see.
Exciting, man. Sometimes that's what you plan out in relationships.
I watched a new movie recently. Well, it's not new. It was new to me. Came out in 1991. It's called Cape Fear with Robert De Niro. Holy shit, that man's a good fucking actor.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
I really need to
scary.
watch
Like,
more Robert De Niro movies.
He literally plays the role of a con who's getting released from jail, and the whole time he's in there for 14 years, he's literally reading up on law and all of it. Like, he taught himself how to read just to read about law, and he gets out buff and shit to go seek his lawyer that was helping him in the case because he didn't help him fully, and he wants to kill him.
Damn.
Dude, holy shit. The story's so fucking good.
I have to watch that shit.
It's really, it's really, really,
I have
really
no
good.
like fucking too ADHD at these days to fucking watch a movie. Like I'll watch a movie and like I'll get bored with it like. After.
Yeah,
That's been you
Roger's not
always,
the.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not now. It's never been now.
Oh, I actually did watch something. I just completely blanked out on it, but I did watch something. I don't know why, but I saw it like when I was scrolling through Netflix. And remember when we tried checking out? Well, I'm gonna say it was Devilman Crybaby.
Oh,
I ended up committing to it,
Oh, is it
and
it's
yeah, I
a
watched
weird
the whole
anime.
thing. Dude, it is something else. That
It's
is,
gruesome,
it
it's
is,
gruesome.
it is an experience.
I never heard of it
You know what?
before.
My little
Devilman
cousin watched
Crybaby is-
JoJo and now I think he's traumatized.
I never seen JoJo either.
JoJo's
Oh yeah,
Honestly.
you mentioned that.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I watched Devilman
he watched
Crybaby,
JoJo
and that shit was
and
fucking peculiar to say the least. It was literally just about, I don't know, it was literally just about fucking sex,
Yeah,
murder,
And
sex,
demons.
murder, violence, demons, and fucking
I had to
Satan.
stop watching it because like there was this like towards like the last episodes like there's one of those girls that turns into a demon, like she's possessed or whatever, and she literally she's like running and some old dude walks up to her like, hey baby, nice tits or
Oh
whatever.
my
And then and then it cuts to them having sex and then she rips his head off and then just continues fucking him.
Dude, it was brutal.
Wow,
Yeah.
no,
I
That's
stopped
just
watching.
like,
I'm like, I'm not watching this shit anymore.
That's just something.
Literally, basically,
watch that shit.
the premise of it was basically the world was being overrun by demons at some point. Like demons were coalescing to end the fucking world, and then people were randomly becoming demons. Literally, anyone could be a demon. You could just randomly fucking turn into one.
What causes it?
Especially if you're in like a really sinful area or doing very sinful things, like you're fucking at an orgy or at a fucking bar
What the
with
fuck?
drugs.
Is that just a
popping
public
off.
thing out there?
Yeah, shit like that would be more likely
Skulls
to
and orgies?
just fucking open your soul to the fucking demons and shit. So yeah, basically, the whole idea of people turning into demons got exposed, and the whole world fell into fucking war and apocalypse, and anyone could become a demon at any point. And yeah, that's when the dude sees this girl who happened to be one of the people that could become a demon. She was like half demon, I guess. Kind of like the main character is called Devilman. That's what they call themselves, Devilmen. The people that are like half human, half demon or whatever, that didn't fully convert themselves. They just can become them. They're like both. And yeah, the dude just pointed a gun to her. He's like, yo, this is fucking post-apocalypse world. You can't be running around with them titties hanging loose
Oh,
and
shit.
expect me to not fucking point a gun in your head. Like, that was like post-apocalypse shit. And she was like, she didn't even fucking hesitate. So she's just fucking blank staring this dude in the eye. Like, the most dead face ever, humping the shit out of him, right? And he's like fucking about a nut. And he's holding a gun to her head the entire time.
Dude, I
right?
would've shot her.
Literally holding- dude, this fucking show is really something else. And as she's humping him, and he's like, he said he's about to come. He's like, oh, I'm fucking coming. She's literally holding his head. And as he says that, she just fucking crushes his head instantly. His head just fucking explodes, and she just keeps going. I'm like, dude, this show, man. This show is
Wait.
really something
She
else.
got
Yeah.
fucking him after the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was a half like demon, so she's into all that shit. She was a fucking like she was lust. She was possessed, but she was a fucking psychopath. Dude, she didn't fucking have, dude. This show went crazy, man.
I got
This
that
show
shit.
was fucking
I'm not
crazy.
watching that shit, yo.
It went
That's
crazy.
interesting.
That's not interesting. That's
It was an
weird.
experience.
I can't believe she kept going.
And I'm gonna be real with you guys. That scene added literally nothing to the show whatsoever. It
Oh,
was
never
just
mind.
there.
I
It
thought
was
it was
literally
there.
just
That's
there.
literally why I stopped watching it. I was like, this is a little too much for me.
Now I'm probably gonna
They
like,
just wanted to
I was
flex
kidding.
how fucked up the world was, and that's it. But
I love.
it's too much.
I'll stick to One Piece.
It's never
It was,
filled me.
it was I think it was like 10 episodes too. It was very short. Very,
That's
very
it,
short.
yeah.
I remember watching the first couple episodes, like when it first came out.
We tried watching it and we were like, nah.
Now they
We were like,
oh, okay.
For the first episode, they go to like a club and it goes crazy, right? Or
Yeah,
something
they-
like that.
they went in a
Orgy
club.
or something like that.
an
I can't
orgy
believe
club
this
and
is
everyone
just
just fucking
so-
murders each other. She was nuts. She was nuts.
Yeah, she was a weird anime.
People draw weird.
But I watched it.
Someone's drawing that shit.
That's all I
Someone's saying
Someone's
someone's
drawing.
People like drawing that shit, man.
That's
They love it.
funny to think someone's drawing that.
Sometimes,
And that's all I got in terms of what I've watched. Haven't watched much of anything else.
There's this Netflix anime original called Blood of Zeus.
Oh, I've seen the trailer
Oh.
for that shit. It looks okay.
I saw the trailer as well.
It's interesting. I haven't finished it, but I'm getting a little bored by episode like 6.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it
Good,
about?
and it's just an American anime, which is just already like like they should have
I
just
heard
done a cartoon.
Castlevania
They would
was
just done a
good.
cartoon. I would have
Oh,
been
I've
fine.
heard good things about them too. I don't know. I saw some of the clips, and the only thing that looked really appealing to me was like the fights and the wars and stuff like that. That looked
I
kind
just
of cool.
don't like most of the voices.
That's what's gonna happen. The voice acting is just not the same.
Because with the Japanese, when you get like a fucking passion in every fucking stroke of their breath.
Those matter.
And it's less cringe because you don't understand it.
Exactly.
That's actually like used to be a problem back in the day. Like, remember that game Sonic 06?
Yeah.
It like literally like they didn't like try to fix the game for like the English translation. So a lot of the times when they speak English or whatever, like it cuts like they'll cut each other off sometimes. Like it's just so bizarre. Like how like this translation is such an issue.
The dubbed is always gonna be pretty fucking shit.
Yeah.
Unless it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Ball Z, all that, like
Those
dubs are fucking.
That's basically an American anime at this point.
I mean, yeah, it's basically that's the one that everyone will know. Everyone's Goku's everyone, but you know.
Everyone's Goku.
What's
The
that?
last
Is that
thing
Goku?
I've
No, it's Gohan.
The last thing
All right, what about Robert?
A Korean movie called Old Boy was pretty cool.
What's it about?
It's a dude like he gets
Old Boy?
kidnapped and put like in this prison for like a couple of years, I think it was. And he doesn't know why he's been kidnapped and put in there, and so he escapes. And eventually, the whole movie is him trying to find out who put him in that prison and why. And it's fucking brutal. Like the guy gets fucking his ass beat. There's like this real cool scene.
Is it on Netflix?
No, I looked it up online and looked it up. But it's like it's a Korean
Illegal downloader.
Wow, everybody.
But
You
it
can't
has
confess to crimes
good
online.
scenes. Yeah,
Did you watch the dub or sub?
it was sub. I didn't fucking. I don't think it is.
Yo, Korean movies are fucking weird.
But it's fucking good.
I've seen Korean
That's a
movies.
good
I'm gonna try to look it up. Sounds interesting.
Guys, by the end, the dude just breaks. But it has some really good like fight scenes where like it's brutal, like he's getting his ass beat but like still struggling to go on, that type of thing. He's not really a hero.
Damn, you
Didn't
his
really-
ass beat the whole
No, he kills a bunch of fucking people, but he gets his ass beat along the way.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's what happens. I guess it's realistic that I'm not.
Yeah, it's pretty realistic.
That's good.
It's kind of like Rocky.
And just
What do you guys think about all of this Korean culture that's fucking on the rise and dominating?
Dude, I've been going to this cafe and by my girlfriend lives called Paris Morning. I guess this is a free plug for them if anyone wants to see it. But that shit is good as fuck. The best chocolate croissant you'll ever have is there. Anyways, every time we go there, like there's K-pop. Like they have a projector and they play K-pop music all the fucking time, dude. It's kind of weird.
Is it a K-pop place though? Is it like a Korean place?
No, I mean sometimes there's like it depends on the employee that's there. I guess because the employer picks
He chooses what the music is.
yeah, the employer picks the music.
I mean,
But
what,
half the
like-
time it's
like-
fucking K-pop.
Like
And I'm
BTS.
Like, holy shit. Shit is everywhere.
BTS.
Like, BTS, all that shit.
They got some hardcore fans.
BTS has really hardcore fans.
They definitely have a very powerful cult following, like cultish following. Like these people are on board. They have the same message. They have the same motivations, especially like in the internet sphere. These people they move like a goddamn hive. They really do. It's really honestly, it's impressive what they can get done. It really is kind of fucking insane
Their
what they
moves
can
are
get
sick.
done.
They can
I've
dance
never
really fucking
seen-
well.
I've never seen a fan base like organize and fucking promote propaganda for their shit harder than anything. Dude, Trump can't do that shit. Like, I'm serious, bro. Trump needs to fucking hire these people if he wants to
The best
fucking win the
part.
election.
Imagine a
Like,
Korean
actually.
Trump boyband.
That'd be a Cape.
The
Jesus.
Trumpettes.
You know,
The Trump
have
apps.
you guys seen the Trump Spanish anthem that they have?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying I don't remember the words. But it's fucking hilarious. I had that shit stuck in my head the whole time. We went all in the fucking poll. I was like, God damn it, that's how they get you.
That's all they get you because you're singing the fucking Trump song.
Dude, that shit was actually good. So, imagine having a fucking Korean Trump song. Like a BTS doing a Trump song anthem.
I don't
We
even
want you to be our leader. That's right.
Yeah. From what I've seen, like the whole K-pop thing, really big. So much so that I didn't know that like Korean movies were a thing now. Like Robert mentioned, I didn't
Oh,
know.
And
Parasite.
Parasite, dude.
Koreans
Have you
have
guys?
some great horror and
I haven't seen.
Have you guys not
Parasite.
seen Parasite? Dude, that movie's
I haven't seen it.
fucking
I've
I
good.
heard
heard it
a
was
lot about
really
it.
good. I heard it was
It's
really
so
fantastic.
good.
I remember
I
the
literally
hype.
started
I
watching it,
remember
but
the
it's just too scary. I'm not a fish right now.
It's scary.
It's like, it's too like intense. I'm like,
Because it's real. Because
Yeah.
the movie is a real life.
yeah, exactly.
The movie is so real life that it scares the shit out of you. It's
Yeah, I
scary.
heard that it was like an anti-capitalist movie. Like it was like an anti-capitalism movie or something like that.
And then I have to
Remember
do all that
correctly.
reading
To
and
me, all that reading, you fucking watch anime on a daily.
shit. I do not.
Oh, not on a daily, but you watch One Piece?
It's not like
Same
that,
shit.
but-
Fuck.
If you
Dude,
want some
fucking
some good horror,
Gangnam Style, dude, it paved the way.
Dude, that
Gangnam
shit
Style paved
that
the
shit
way.
was a hit, and it was a fucking good song.
It was really good.
Gangnam Style.
Fantastic song.
And like I don't know, South Korea is just like they're really modernized. Like they're all over the internet, dude. Honestly, they're heavily invested in the gaming culture.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just look at League of Legends. League of Legends, biggest game in the world. They
Korean.
fucking suck K-pop culture off, dude. That's literally their fucking cash machine.
That's
Their
why I
cash
learned
cow
about
is
K-pop. Because through League of Legends.
Literally, they're
That's the only way I figured it
in
out.
on the world stage, on the grand finals night. It was introduced. You remember like those fucking Tupac holograms and shit?
Yeah.
Remember how like
Oh,
nowadays
yeah.
they're doing like these like K-pop skins for all the main female characters like Evelyn, Ari, all these characters, how they promote them with K-pop skins now, literally with their fucking like diamond encrusted costumes and all that shit. And they literally have music. They have albums. They have little albums for these characters. They literally just have a fucking.
They really try to make it
tuber.
real life, like they're
Yeah, they
real
have-
people.
they have
They
a
use some
virtual-
stuff for the
Yeah, they do get
for the
some
characters.
Yeah, it's like this combination of like virtual YouTubers, like the VTubers, how they're big now,
Yeah.
with this K-pop culture in their game, and they're fucking making money off that bitch.
I mean,
But like I was saying,
this-
that whole hologram shit, the opening act on World's Finals night was a hologram performance, a fucking straight up hologram performance of the whole K-pop clique. I think it's KDA. I think that's the name is KDA.
Yeah,
Skins.
maybe.
And it was good. Like it was actually fucking
Yeah.
good. I watched it and I was like, dude, this is clean as fuck. And especially in terms of like how holograms go, that shit looked good.
I don't watch this.
When you
K-pop
when you
pretty good.
compare it to like video game like polygons or whatever, and how like the character models look in game, dude, this shit, it's actually impressive what they put together. It was really fucking
I
well
mean, they
made.
got the fucking money for it. So.
I mean,
Yeah, it kind of blows my mind. So these people can literally just manufacture a band abusing like just internet culture, and that's it. They literally can just make God knows how much money off that shit. It's really mind blowing, honestly.
Go back to paving the way. Gorillas did that first.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they made it banned, you know, I'm just saying.
They did.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
the Gorillaz album. Have you guys heard it? The
Never
Sound
heard it.
Machine?
No.
Is it good?
Yeah, I've heard.
Sound,
Well,
yeah,
I heard
actually,
most of
there's
the
actually a pretty good couple ones. One of them has Elton John in it.
I've been meaning to listen to that one. I haven't listened to
Me
it
too.
yet. I saw his little drawing of Elton
Yeah.
John. He
Yeah,
looked
yeah, yeah.
hilarious, man. He
It's
looked
funny.
hilarious in that
That's
drawing.
My favorite one's this one.
My favorite songs are Desolate, Momentary Bliss, and
I like
I
that.
think
I listened to that.
Aries is a pretty good one, but I haven't really heard it
I don't
too
know what
much.
the African lady says in Desolé, but holy shit, is she spitting some
Desolé.
shit.
I had to listen.
She
to it.
sounds so good.
It's
She
French.
sounds so good.
She sounds so goddamn.
It's
good.
French? I thought she was freaking African.
Well, I'm talking about like the song. They speak French sometimes in it.
Oh. Because I know
African
she's
people
African.
speak
Oh.
Haitians, right? Haitian.
Haitian.
Oh, she might be
People.
Haitian actually. I read her background on it. Like, you know, on Spotify, you click on the little thing and it takes you to their profile. I kind of read up on her, but she's of that culture. She sings really
Mm.
fucking well. I don't know what the hell she's saying, but really, really, really
I
nice.
have to check this out.
Have you guys been
Yeah.
listening to anything else?
I mean, I've just been listening to the fucking Griselda boys. Yeah.
This guy's always on like Griselda.
That's
Griselda.
literally it. Just banging the butcher and fucking
The new album?
Griselda sounds like a Disney character.
yeah. And the
Right, like a
boys,
fucking like a stepmom, right? Like,
Yeah,
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 Griselda.
like-
You can't go to the ball, Cinderella.
You can't go to the ball, Cinderella.
That's basically how what you guys been listening to.
Not kidding.
I haven't been listening to much music lately. That actually does remind me that like it's pretty insane because how much the only music I would listen to is like music I used to listen to on like Twitch streams when I'd watch Twitch streams. That brings up the point, the whole DMCA shit that came up now. You guys see that?
Well, shit,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't put no more music.
It's
in your
done.
streams.
It's done. You can't play music
That
anymore on your
sucks, dude.
streams.
Yeah, I was literally thinking
Yeah.
about seeing if I can get Spotify to open up with like a song or something. I'm like, I'm not even gonna fucking bother with
No.
that.
Dude,
They're gonna
it's not even
come-
worth it, man.
Not
They'll
even
come
worth
for
it.
your
They'll
ass.
come for our asses. So,
Dude,
yeah.
these companies, man, I'm telling you, man, as they get bigger and they get hungrier, they're just gonna keep fucking striking down wherever they can. It's actually really insane.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Twitch
good.
on Twitch streams, you can't play shit, and they'll come for your goddamn neck. They really will. It doesn't matter who you are.
That, like,
Of course.
For now on, there's no music
Dude.
pretty much.
When you,
Yeah.
the only way to overturn that, first of all, you'd have to fight the biggest music
Anything out
labels.
Congress.
I mean, Kanye's
Dude,
trying
who
to
the
get
fuck is
everybody
gonna do
their
that?
masters back. So let's
Yeah.
see what happens. That Kanye's gonna get anything.
Well, what's
done?
Kanye doing?
He's trying. He was like basically tweeting like this is old news. Like
He's
all
trying to do what Prince did.
But basically, it was like, oh, all the record label company needs to give all their artists their masters back, like their rights to the music.
Okay.
A lot of these artists can't even play, like, they can't even play their own music on IG. Like, if they go on
Selling
IG
your
Live,
soul to the labels, man.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Smosh.
Yeah, you
You
literally
sell
can't
your
even play
soul.
your own music on IG. Like,
Didn't that happen to Taylor Swift? Like she just didn't have her music anymore.
yeah, she has her shit back because she got her shit back.
Taylor
She was
Swift
fighting that shit for a while too, and like Kanye was like recently going over his contract and he's like, I want all my shit redone. This is fucked up. Everything that everyone does to everybody else is fucked up. Like we gotta do something about this. But it's probably be a long way.
I don't know. That's like a big battle to do. They have a shit.
It's a big fucking battle, bro. Those are not easily won battles.
I
don't know Kanye West at all.
The record labels like Goodwill to give it back to them. I don't think.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I believe that man could do anything but become president.
But the thing is that we need like a music
Okay.
or something.
Maybe
Do
next
not doubt
year.
that. Do not
Maybe
doubt
next-
that.
yeah.
I actually think Kanye has a chance. To
2024.
Yeah.
No.
Yo, he
2024
Yo,
is gonna be the
he-
year where
he-
God Emperor Kanye is coming.
I'm not even
He
saying
tweeted
that
out.
as a meme.
He literally tweeted out.
Yeah.
Well, 2024.
I'm not even saying that as a meme, dude. I'm really not. Like, I actually
No,
think
I believe you.
He's a well-spoken man.
Dude, I'll do it. I'll vote for Kanye.
when you look at
I'll
what happened
2024,
over
bro.
this like last election cycle, where Trump like redefined the Republican Party single-handedly just by being a personality, it's
we
something.
had like Reagan and Nixon and all those people before, but Reagan was like at least
No.
in office before someone else. But
Reagan and Trump are two fucking different stories. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Trump literally changed the GOP. He changed the Republican Party, and he made it the Trump Party. You know, and it's because of his personality. It's because of this fucking crazy
Literally have
fucking
TV show.
lunatic
yeah,
going out there. And who's a crazier lunatic that draws eyes on levels that Trump does? Kanye West is on that fucking level. And trust me, I
Yeah.
think Kanye, he can probably pull some crazy shit off in the future as long as he can prove he's somewhat sane in the next,
Dude, that one interview with Joe Rogan
decade.
literally won my vote.
yeah. That's what
Dude, he was talking about war. All of a sudden, he stopped and prayed. I felt so good. I felt great. He
Yeah.
literally is like, he's not here, and Joe Rogan's just staring at him.
Yeah, he's been really big on religion now.
No, yeah,
Really
he's
big on it.
he's
just
heavy
came,
promoting his Christianity. I mean, he's always pushed it. If you listen to his first albums, I mean, Jesus Walks. So he's always been trying to push it, but he's never been able to do it to this level where he could do whatever he wants, put a whole gospel album. Yeah. So he's at that level now, but he's always been pretty much into the religion and stuff like that.
It's pretty interesting because like when you see the level of influence Kanye has, even when he's dipping into like this religion stuff, it catches a lot of people off guard because the hip hop industry, all that stuff, like especially Hollywood music labels, all of them stray away from religion. All of it.
Yeah.
The modern culture is doing its best to stay away from religion. In fact, they make a mockery of it a lot of times. It makes religion look silly, and a lot of times people will get mocked for being religious. And like mainstream culture, of course, not in fucking, if you fucking live in like rural areas in Texas, it's everything to these people. But like in mainstream culture, mainstream, like on online, on Twitter, all these things, they make fun of it. It make you feel stupid for believing in God. And Kanye is like this really interesting bridge between the two things because, for one, he's cool. A lot of people think he's fucking cool.
I think he's
isn't he?
dope.
Isn't he like?
I think
He's an actual
He's-
fucking billionaire now,
he's the
isn't he?
most
I'm pretty sure he's a
influential
literal
billionaire.
billionaire.
He's literally the hype beast president.
Yeah, he's literally a billionaire. He was one of the most recognized artists in fucking history, right?
And he got out of the
He has a crazy fan base from like the whole hip hop culture, and he just
fashion.
God knows how many people he brought. I can only imagine how many people he probably has converted over to religion from like fucking hip hop. People that would never listen to any of that type of shit. I can only imagine. That's
Rockhampton started off at a Kanye forum.
Yeah.
That's
Is
influence. And that's a really interesting gap to bridge. It really fucking is a very interesting gap
That man
to
knows
bridge.
what he's doing.
The next one that would be interesting to bridge would be fucking rock and roll, but that would be more interesting in like the fucking 70s and shit where it was like the devil's music and shit like
It
that.
really was a double music. This is pretty.
But who knows, man? It's pretty similar concept. I think it's pretty funny. But maybe Kanye can make religion cool. Maybe he can.
I mean,
We'll see.
I think he's already started it.
God is cool.
From like, I guess I don't know, maybe because I'm leaving my house more or something. Like, not quarantine, but like just exposing myself to the world now. Growing up, a lot of people my age are really religious. are. Like,
Yeah,
look at all the people in our office.
Yeah.
They're our age, and they go to church willingly because they want to. They even have Instagrams about their religious stuff.
I think as you get
But
older,
the people from our office
Yeah,
are a
it's
little
probably-
older than us.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So
what
from that office, they're a little older than you.
and you get more mature. I think it's like a way to find purpose, and
Yeah, like you can. Back then, obviously, like now I see I'm on Facebook now because white people are on Facebook constantly here, so I have to be on to keep up with the white ladies. Am I right? Anyways. Anyways, but a lot of people I knew from high school that I have are like super like into the whole election thing now.
Yeah, they're all.
And like back then, obviously, like when we were in school, like obviously they weren't because we're kids.
Yeah.
But now that we're all adults, like Roger said,
Yeah,
we're more mature and we're seeing a lot more stuff. Like we're doing things that we saw our parents do, like vote, go to church and shit like that, and work.
That's true.
My mom tried to make us go to church.
I mean, that's the whole idea, right? The whole idea is, as an adult, the whole responsible thing, quote unquote, is understanding what the fuck is going on around you to some degree. But yeah, the one thing I think is important to clarify, Gene, about like the girls from The Office, have they always been religious, or is it something they've done recently?
I don't know.
Some of them, I know some of them, like they were not always super religious, but then became super religious, like through like a hard time or something.
Through Kanye?
No, not through Kanye.
Not through Kanye.
Well, like, just like they just like start going to church and then they just become more into it,
I'm fucking stupid.
But what do you think it's from, like their families, from their upbringing, that they were even involved with it at all,
That
or did they
has
literally
a
just
lot
like?
to do with
Yeah,
it.
probably, because I know a lot of them, like they go with their whole friends and family.
Yeah, I think it's an important distinction because again, like I mentioned earlier, they were older than us by like about 3 to 4 years on average. I want to say at least.
Yeah, about.
Yeah,
So we're talking about like almost 30 years old. So it would make sense that they would be a little more religious in general than us. Like that age group, I think makes a little bit more sense to be religious. Now, if they were that age group and they recently became religious, that would be really interesting. And I'd actually
I also think it's
like to know how they got
because
religious.
here in Hialeah, I've never seen a girl on my IG go to church.
You see them all with their Santos and shit on.
Oh, okay, yeah, that, but not church. That's just a house party to them. The religious stuff, that's a house
a lot
party.
of food around there.
Yo, it gets lit in those parties, man. A good food.
But like right now, as a 23-year-old dude, right? 23-year-old Cuban, Russian, American dude. I don't see how right now, in this day and age, I would ever find a path to religion.
Really?
I don't see how it would happen.
I see myself like not slowly, but like I do feel a little more connected to like my faith. Not I don't know if it's like a God kind of faith. I think it is God, but like
I think because you soul search a lot, though.
yeah, but maybe that's
As
why
you try to find answers, right?
You're looking for answers, and those sound like the good ones in the Bible. So
I think that's a little normal. I think that's a little normal to like be like a little more spiritual as time goes on. I think that's also natural because again, like when you're really young, teenager, you're very rebellious. You say fuck the system, fuck everything. That like mentality is like a big aspect of like youth. But the thing is, you get older and you start asking more questions. You start looking for more answers. Some people tend to stumble upon faith, and then you realize that almost the entire fucking planet has some sort of faith.
Exactly.
And it can't be for like some people ask themselves, is it for no reason, or is there some kind of fucking reason to it? Everyone looks to something, right? Everyone needs to fucking believe something. I would like to see it as. But as I said, in spite of that, there's no easy path to it. No like path that I just see myself suddenly slipping into. And I'm just like, oh, I'll become religious in like a fucking week because I found this out of nowhere. Like it's not coming to you. You have to find it. Yeah. That's the thing with religion. You have to find it. That's why I find Kanye interesting, because he's bringing it to you. Since he is big on Hollywood, big on the music industry, he is pop culture for a long time. All eyes are on him. He's fucking married to the fucking Kim Kardashian. He's bringing religion to you. And that hasn't happened in a while. It really hasn't happened in a while. Some people would argue that Trump does it, but no one fucking. You're not going to associate Trump with fucking faith and religion. Like that's not what you're thinking about when you think Trump. Evangelicals just be like, yeah, he's pro fucking Bible shit because he's Republican, but no, like that's not a normal association.
No.
So it's fucking hilarious to me that Kanye is the first thing I think about in like a modern day
Christianity,
making fucking Christianity popular again. And it's cool too because
I think it's pretty.
he was on Joe Rogan recently. Everyone was
Yeah.
looking forward to that. Everyone and their grandmothers
Shit
was
broke
looking
in,
forward to that.
Even
Honestly, I'm pissed at myself. I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it.
I'm actually
I watched it shit
really
quick.
pissed
Watch
at
it.
it.
I watched
You're
it.
gonna get a lot of interest.
You will get about Kanye, exactly, about him.
I've seen a good amount about him already, especially during the whole fucking kooky crazy phase. I've been listening to some of the stuff he says.
Crazy.
He's definitely a fucking psychopath. I'll say
He's
it. To some
bipolar.
degree. That dude is not normal.
Yeah, he's bipolar.
But
Half of our
Yeah, man.
presidents are.
yeah.
Except for,
What do you guys think? You think religion can be cool?
Yeah, dude.
I
hey,
think
dude, he fucking. If you watch his like Sunday services, those hip hop with the choir, holy shit, it sounds really good. That is the fun part, the singing with the choir. But the way he's even doing music now, like even with beats that are like therapy music. So it's just healing, hearing it in the way that he has it with the lights in the dome. Like it's very healing, even if it's just his own version of gospel. Like it was just,
Yeah, I've seen some videos. It looks dope.
it looks fucking crazy, and it makes you feel good watching it almost.
I heard him talking once about an interview about like how 808s and shit like make you feel like a certain way, like they make you either aggressive or make you want to have sex.
Yeah,
A little crazy, but sometimes like you hearing some shit.
I saw it's the 808 drum.
You remember
Because it
that
hits you in the
commercial?
shoulder. He said it hits you here. That's literally the way he was like, it hits you here. What interview was that? I saw that too. It's right there.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Kanye can make religion cool. I think he's already
2024.
made it cool.
2024, Emperor God Kanye. God Emperor Kanye.
Yeah, I personally don't think that Kanye is like the only factor into making like religion feel cool. Cause like, I don't know what comes to mind to you guys when you hear religion. Like, what are the first things that come to mind? What makes religion important to most people? Like, what is
Jesus.
Jesus for you? Like, what else?
I don't know. That's the only thing I think of.
Like, no, when you think of like why do you think people value religion so much, or why do you think humanity itself values religion so much?
People
Think of it
have
as
faith in
like,
something.
why would humans value it?
I think it's for all like purpose, like
For guidance, right?
and yeah, for guidance.
It's
like,
a
everyone
good placebo.
united.
Like if it's like if you think about it, like let's say I'm struggling or something, it's like, oh God, please help me, God, please help me. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a like you, and then when you finally come through, even if you like, let's say if we're not believing in religion right now or some shit, you move away from that. It's like, oh God, please help me, God, please help me, and you're the one that dug yourself out of that hole, but you needed like this anchor to like, I mean not this anchor, like this fucking
Gives you a reason to
like
keep
a crutch,
going.
like hold on
Yeah.
to, so you could like believe in something to get you out of the shithole that you've dug yourself in
Yeah.
or something. So I believe that's
Yeah,
the way
like a
people
grip.
would look at it.
Makes
Through
you
that-
Something to lean on.
Yeah, something to lean on, something to like, how am I gonna get through the next day? God, how am I gonna do it? You keep asking for answers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it, through that perspective at least.
Yeah, it's important to note though. I'm pretty sure Gene is the only one here who has some sort of like faith, like officially. Like,
Yeah, somewhat of it.
So you're hearing this from a perspective of someone who has some sort of faith. I don't know if you want to talk about your faith at all,
Yeah.
but the rest of us, Roger, Robert, Andres, and I don't think we're officially like religious or anything like that. So I think it'd be also important to hear what one of you guys have to say about like what do you think of religion? What do you think? Why do you think humans value religion so much
I think just to find
from someone who's not
Yeah,
That's
religious?
something to believe in, you know.
I think it's just
Something to
a.
believe in, like like everything's gonna be okay at the end of the day because you know this guy got me, or like it'll figure itself out, you know. I think that's maybe why.
I think it's just the way to keep on trucking, keep on
Exactly.
swimming. You know, keep moving forward. Like I like to say.
It gives you it gives you hope. It gives you hope. Like even people like even if they say you're fucking up, you're like, oh, God forgives all, you know.
Yeah.
So like even if I fuck up, like God's gonna forgive me.
Yo, what's up,
Give
your
me a
sins?
chance, and I'm gonna like it's God. Like he's got my back. You know, that's the homie. I think that's what it's like.
Did you guys ever go like to church as an adult? Or like
No.
as older?
No.
Did you guys go
I've
when you were
been-
younger?
I was
Like by myself, no.
I never gone by
Nah,
myself.
probably
I
not.
have, but just to like
To like a party or something?
not to like a party. It was like a church where they had like a little fucking preacher dude. They
Yeah.
sang some church songs or whatever.
A little
That
feel
was
stuff?
cool.
Was it
I
first,
like it. It was
first
cool.
communion?
It was fine.
Have you ever got like your first communion or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like baptized.
I had something
Oh,
similar.
baptized.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did it.
I've
I
seen
did
it.
it.
I actually want to talk about my baptism story in a bit, but like the reason I was asking those questions is because I think it's important to see how people see religion. Like Roger, for me, I think it would sound like Roger was saying it was like a fucking coping mechanism. Like mostly, Roger made it sound like a lot of like
Oh, wow, think about it that way. Damn.
you-
It is a
you-
coping mechanism.
that's what it sounded like
So
from your
weird.
perspective, straight
Yeah, a
up.
lot
It
of
sounded
it
like a
is.
coping mechanism. Oh, if something goes wrong, God's got me. You know, and I can.
Yeah.
If life fucking sucks, you know, dude, you know, I got something
next
to
one
look
will be
like,
better.
something to believe in. and Gene made it seem like a tool. Gene made it sound like something that you use to move forward, you know? So I think that's like a really interesting distinction from someone who has a faith of their own and someone who has no faith. I think that's really interesting, like distinction there. But I don't know, for me, one of the inputs I wanted to put in as to why I think Kanye is coming in at a very interesting time is, I mean, look at what's happening in the world right now. Pandemic, people are in lockdown, people are separated, the isolation. And I think for me, one of the most important things when I look at religion is the sense of community. There is like, you know, a togetherness, the whole, like you guys were talking about earlier, the cool parts of religion is when you're fucking all together, popping off, singing, you know, and like as a fucking group, you're all feeling like family, you're all feeling together. I think that's one of the reasons why Kanye could be really fucking explosive right now. Because if he brings back how cool quote unquote religion can be at a time like this where everyone's isolated, like this whole, like everyone's at home, you know, internet culture is really big right now, and you know, internet is very isolationist, like people are just spending all their time on a computer instead of interacting in person. You have religion, which is like the complete fucking opposite of that. You know, it's a community thing. It's working together, community, like protecting each other, stuff like that, relying on each other. That's why I think Kanye is coming in at a very, very interesting time. He's like such a hot topic right now. I think it's gonna be really interesting to look at what Kanye does in these like next 10 years or so. Really fucking important. This guy's still young, you know, by our standards. The guy's got a whole lot of shit to do in this life before he goes out, dude. I'm gonna say that.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's very important. Like Kanye is gonna be a fucking important dude, one way or the other.
Every year you're kind of wondering what is he gonna do next.
Yeah,
he's always pretty pushing the boundary. He said that God put it in his head to become president, and all he did was laugh because it was like he was like, this is it, that's it. So he always knew he was gonna run the world.
The rapper.
I told him. Keep saying it.
Dude, if he runs like legitly, like right now he kind of ran like
Nah, he didn't run for shit.
He didn't. He put out 2 videos on Instagram and all of a sudden he got like 800 votes, some shit like that. Basically, imagine if he really had a campaign.
He got like a fucking tiny percentage vote in like Tennessee, I think it was.
Yeah,
I think there was something like I thought he got some votes in Tennessee or some shit.
Point being, like if he would run completely, have the whole thing like Trump and Biden did, I'd probably fucking vote for him. Like actually, I want to hear everything he has to say. I would fucking probably vote for him.
Because then you know
I most likely would.
He's being serious about it.
Yeah.
So then
I'm gonna
taking serious stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. Like right now, I think Kanye would be good in the sense that he can bring this contrast and he is able to bridge the gap. But he has a lot of shit to fight right now. It would not be easy right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, remember, every time Kanye wants to do anything, Hollywood and all of it fucking attacks this man immediately.
He gets to make fun of him.
He is right now, by default, if you were to run right now, it would be an uphill battle. And that is only a battle that Trump can fight right now. That's why the stage right now, there is no room for Kanye right now. This is why this guy's a fucking leaf in the wind right now. Because right now, all eyes are on Trump as to like fighting Hollywood, fighting media establishment, fighting all that stuff. That's Trump territory right now. That's why. Kanye knows it too. He says he doesn't, but he fucking knows it. Like right now is not his time. The question is, what happens after this? If Trump loses or wins, how would that impact Kanye's place? Because remember, Trump is against Hollywood. He is against media establishment. If he loses right now, I personally think it would make things very difficult for Kanye. Maybe. I might be completely fucking wrong. But if Trump wins...
I wouldn't know that because I don't know what would be running on Kanye. What would be like his...
He would be running on religion. He'd be running on religion and pro-American values. He's very conservative in a lot of ways. Very, very conservative. On terms of like foreign policy, I'm actually not sure how Kanye stands on foreign policy, like in the world. But I think it's an interesting, very interesting question. How would a Trump victory or a Trump loss affect a future Kanye run? Is a very important question. Because I think a lot of like the Trump base it's like a sort of vindication. When people voted Trump and he won, they were like, what the fuck? we actually fucking won, right? That's what the Trump base was thinking. Like, we actually won. We can actually fucking stand a chance against media. Like, that's literally the vindication for Trump supporters. If they win this election cycle, they'll be vindicated. They'll be like, we actually beat them. That's what they'll be thinking. They'll truly believe that they can beat the media, that they can beat Hollywood, they can beat pop culture, modern culture, all the like Hollywood elites, the ivory tower types that look down on the fucking world. They would feel vindicated. And I think that would make room for someone like Kanye to walk in, because they think that they would be able to stand the chance. Like, it's like a sort of like invigoration, you know? I might be completely wrong on how that works. Like, honestly, if Trump wins or loses, that might just fucking piss them off more, and it would make it even fucking harder for someone like Kanye to be in. But I think it's an interesting question.
I don't think it would try to make it harder, to be honest, because like if he wins again, like they wouldn't want like another celebrity in office. Probably like the people.
Yeah, it could be even harder.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a very important question.
We'll find out
Considering-
in 2024.
Yeah.
From Kanye. What do we got on the
Well, since we're in November, I want to.
You mean Christmas season?
I want to hear
No Nut November is upon us.
the No Nut November. I want to know the
So-
thoughts and all that.
But that doesn't mean
So-
no Jack off, correct?
Hey, of course it means no jacket.
Not-
No, I think it's no sex. at
No
all.
nutting. Just
Oh,
no
yeah,
nutting.
Yeah, no nutting, dude.
No nutting.
Oh, what if you have a wet
You
dream?
can't
Does it
nut.
count?
What?
You lost.
You have a wet dream.
God has picked you to lose.
A wet
You ever
dream?
come in your pants
I
when you're sleeping or something?
Not like just pre-cum, not like full on
A
nut.
good moral question. I think Mango said that he wouldn't count that. I'm pretty sure I was on screen when he said that.
I wouldn't count that either.
That shit happens
No,
when you
it's
get
just,
overfilled. You it just comes out somehow. It's gotta.
I think like a full on nut.
No, like
Like a
like a full
on the wall nut.
Yeah, like
Jesus Christ.
blow a whole nut.
Does that like
Not a crack in the nut, but a whole nut.
Oh, okay, man, we're talking about. All right, go get your nut off, man. Go ahead, tell me about your story.
Anyways,
I don't even have you know nut for the whole month.
Shit, I'll fucking paint the wall with your shit, man.
exactly. You know that white wall is gonna be painted.
Come on, man. We gotta be sitting here with these white walls, man. Say what you
Anyways,
gotta say. What's
so it's November.
God damn.
No, it's November. So that means every year in November means no nutting, which for some people means no ejaculation. Basically,
There's also no shade.
Can't.
I know this.
Yeah, also no shave, which is I don't really care. Anyways, I wanted to try it out this year. I thought it would be pretty interesting. I always thought it was interesting. I'm like, let me give this a shot. There was one time I tried it in I tried it last year in December for like 5 days, and that didn't work out because I literally went to because on day 5 I went to a strip club and I was just like I can't.
Hell yeah, dude.
I can't help it.
Sometimes
I
you
can't hold it.
I mean, you had to touch some titties and see that ass in your face.
Exactly. So
That's
I was just
blue
like,
balls.
fuck it.
That's so
Exactly.
balls.
Exactly. So I'm on day 4.
You're on day 4?
I mean,
I'm on
it's
day
November
4.
4th. Whenever
it's
we're
November
recording on
4th.
November 4th. When they hear it.
It's November 4th, 3 a.m.
We're in the past.
But man, it's been a battle, you know. Like sometimes I wake up.
4 days in. You guys
It's
sound like
just
he's
like-
trying to get off crack. It's been hard,
Like
man.
My demons, man, they just come at me like nut. And I'm like, nah,
Nut.
dude. I can't even open up Instagram or fucking Twitter and
You
I
see
see
fucking
titties.
big
I'm
ass
like,
titties.
oh. No, I do.
Wait, so you're just not gonna nut at all, even if you like do some bust?
Yeah, what if your
I
girl
just
comes
have
over?
to. Oh, it's not like an official thing, you know. And even if she does, at that point I lost. So it has got.
At least he accepts defeat. You can.
Yeah, I
Sometimes you
mean,
have
like,
to.
oh, yeah,
I failed from day.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'll be honest,
Dude,
because
I'm not even trying
on
this.
day 3.
What the fuck it is?
On day 3, I was fucking struggling. I was like,
Dude, you were
this is
tweaking.
Start
terrible.
reading books and shit, man.
Go outside, yo. Go where the people. Oh, wait, you can't go where the people are. We're quarantined.
That's
So go to the people at-
fuel you for other things, fool.
Yeah, go work
There
out,
was
man.
There was one. I was on the call yesterday with Andrew. I was talking to him, and then as soon as he got out of the call, I'm like, dude, I got nothing to do. I need a nut.
Go to sleep, motherfucker.
And then I guess exactly what I did. I went to bed, dude. I took the best good night's sleep I ever had. Woke up the next morning, and I'm like, that was a really good idea. That was a good idea.
Bro,
Holy shit, dude. Are you trying it, Robert? Are you?
Nah, hell no, dude. I'm not a crazy man like that.
I mean, this is a real man's man. What about
I
you,
just thought
Andrew?
I thought it'd be a fun experiment
I
because
mean,
I did it before and it didn't last. Like, but now I'm on day 4. hopefully I can beat my record.
You know what?
Go 6 days.
Stay tuned until next week. We'll find out if he broke or not.
Next week.
Actually, we're gonna hold you accountable.
Next episode, you better have not.
You better have not nutted. People are
Damn it,
listening
dude,
right now.
That's gonna be a challenge. Fuck.
No,
Because I
you
was just
have
thinking,
to.
like, I'm just gonna finish the podcast and just nut.
No, you have to. You have to hold on for the
It's
people.
like-
Hold on for the fans. Hold your nut.
Alright, enough on nuts.
I don't know if Andrew's gonna partake on No Nut
I
November.
don't know. I think there's a lot to talk about in terms of fucking No Nut November.
I think I have a lot of thoughts on No Nut November.
Listen,
Why the fuck is it even a thing?
Who can?
It's fun. It's
fucking-
funny.
It's a
I
meme.
think it's hilarious.
It's a meme.
I think it's good for some people. Some people need no November. Let's be real. But
I
Some
agree.
sex crazed people out there.
Dude, you know what I fucking hate right now? These fucking girls on Instagram be like, "Oh, let's see how long you can last with my titties out." I'm like, dude, demon, fucking demon.
Demon.
Oh, my fans only is free right now. Shut up. I don't need that right now.
Damn.
Get that out of my face.
No Nut November is hurting them fucking OnlyFans girls' wallets, bro.
Dude,
That's
they're like,
fucking
"Oh,
enemy territory.
test your willpower with these." I'm like,
That's downtime because
nah, dude.
Nah, dude.
Nah, not today.
The Instagram comments are like, "That's my stepsister, bro." I love that guy, dude. That guy's hilarious on every post.
I just,
No Nut November nowadays, bro, with every other girl fucking at home all the time because of pandemic, you fucking got extra OnlyFans time
Oh my
to make
God.
content. Hungry for some
Oh.
extra money? Nah, dude, this shit's still
Damn.
another thing.
Warriors age.
I saw another thing. I was just like, "Oh, No Nut November is canceled because of COVID." I'm like, "No, that's some weak-willed shit.
That's
Don't
some
let them get-
bullshit.
Don't let them get
Just
you."
surrender humanity to COVID.
Like propaganda, you losers.
Fake COVID
news.
propaganda. Yeah, exactly.
Fake news.
I'm gonna be the Trump of No November. I'm just gonna be like fake news.
Fake
Everybody
news.
needs to take down fans only.
Fans of
Yo,
Only
guys,
fans or whatever.
I'm gonna
Only
have to
fans.
write
I
this
don't give.
down.
I don't need that right now. I just don't. I'm barely on Instagram.
You have to be, man. Temptation's
Barely on
everywhere.
Twitter. I'm only
guys-
on Facebook.
Or the
You
old
guys
people.
saw that whole like recent, well, I think it was like somewhat recent, the whole OnlyFans drama with I think it was Bella Thorne. You guys hear?
Oh
about
yeah,
that?
where she charged like everybody like $300 for a fucking subscription.
Oh, yeah, she basically scammed.
Oh, that's the girl that was selling bathwater, right? Bella Thorne?
No.
No, that was Belle Delphine.
Bella
Bella
Thorne. Who's Bella
Bella Thorne was the
She's an
girl
actress or
from
some
one.
shit.
She was
She
one
was a
in
Disney
Disney
Channel star.
show. She was in a
She
Disney
has
show. I
ugly
remember I
ass
saw it.
nipples.
So
I don't know why they want to pay for that.
Step It Up or something?
Yeah,
Step It
no.
Up. That's
Something like
amazing.
shake it up or some
She
shit.
literally
Shake
just
it up, yeah, that's
Oh,
what
I
it's
know what
called.
you're talking
Shake
about.
Yeah.
it out.
They're like,
It was her and that other girl who's super fucking popular right now.
Who?
They're fucking.
Zendaya.
oh,
Zendaya? Zendaya made her OnlyFans?
No,
Zendaya. No, no.
Oh.
no.
She was on that show with her.
She was on the show with her. They
Oh,
were the
bro,
two
I'm
main
about to say,
characters.
not my girl Zendaya. She don't do that to me, man.
Yeah, but Bella Thorne.
No.
I remember the whole controversy was something that she like, either misled or tricked people into buying her OnlyFans, implying that she
That's
was gonna
what
have like
most girls do.
straight up nude content. I think it was, and she didn't. So, and a lot of people invested like good money for it. I don't know what the prices were, but people were fucking pissed about it, like really pissed. So it caused this whole like mass refund, like a mass refund scandal going on.
Damn.
And then it caused, from what I understand, it was such a huge mass refund that it caused OnlyFans to literally change their policy to limit, I think, how much you could donate to an OnlyFans account or something like that at a time.
Oh,
So then the whole OnlyFans, like a huge part of the OnlyFans like community, just completely turned on Bella Thorne. They were like, "Fuck these fucking celebrities coming in and fucking ruining everything."
This is for those classic people, man.
Dude,
Like a celebrity's going on YouTube. Look at Will Smith,
what I'm
the
saying.
perfect example.
that's what I'm saying with this whole DMCA shit, bro. When shit gets popular enough, it always gets fucking ruined. And most of the
Look at
people that tend to
Facebook.
ruin it,
It was
most of the people that tend to ruin it a lot of times, this whole Bella Thorne shit reminds me of the YouTube thing that happened with Brie Larson. When Brie Larson started trying to become a fucking YouTuber.
Fuck,
Dude,
honestly, fuck
people-
her. You're Captain
people-
Marvel. You coming to do a YouTube channel?
Oh, that
Yeah, people were
Yeah,
fucking
fuck you,
pissed.
man.
People were getting pissed. So
A lot
it
of
begs the
money.
question. It's like, man, like all this internet stuff, whenever it gets popular, it's
When the money
the
gets
inevitable
involved.
path.
When
Yeah,
the
it's
big
inevitable.
gets
It's
involved, and it's just
big,
about
dude.
pumping out
Nowadays, nothing is safe on the internet sphere, dude. You cannot do anything on the internet. Let it get popular enough, because the way that now that information travels like that, like so easily, and a company can be a fucking abstract concept. You know, like a company can literally be a fucking online concept, a whole ass company. They don't need fucking headquarters anymore.
They don't.
Dude, nothing is safe, man. Nothing is fucking safe. When you have something get popular on the internet, you bet your ass the celebrities are coming straight for your fucking neck, boy. Every time by default, dude. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can
have
fucking
so
do.
much money.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can do. Fucking, it's
I
crazy.
want to see the celebrities take away No Nut November from me. I fucking dare them to try.
Now
Right? It's interesting to see how this is gonna go, man. Now that we're all on the internet all the time, like before we had hard time defending small businesses before the internet. Now that fucking half the economy is on the fucking internet, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I literally got McDonald's today with Uber Eats. I didn't have to leave
I
anymore.
ordered Chinese food with Uber Eats.
There you go. We're not
I
even
used to
leaving.
order from the Chinese lady. She never told me how much I owed her until I got there. I would go there with a mystery amount on how much I had to pay. I'd be like, jumbo fried rice, 2 orders of chicken, wings, and platanitos. She's like, okay, come in 35 minutes.
Come in 35 minutes.
But that's how she sounded.
Come 35 minutes.
Now I don't even call her. I just hit the Uber Eats app.
I don't need to talk to you no more, Chinese lady.
I thought she was cool.
Tell me my total.
Total. Yeah, it's always a mystery whether you pay $50 or $100.
With a 50 every time because you don't know.
Hey man, good thing we started at the second part, honestly. But yeah, dude.
Damn, they were cash only.
Yeah.
De pinga.
But
That's a fuck, dude. I think honestly, I like card. I like using my card.
Oh,
I like using. There was a time where I didn't have my card for like a month, so I used Apple Pay. God bless for those type of things, man. I'm tired of fucking cash. I'm really am.
No, cash is
terribly
annoying.
I work at fucking. I work in fucking customer service, so like I deal with cash all the time.
yeah.
Fuck it. I'm tired of counting cash. I'm tired of counting money. I don't care about your fucking pennies.
The worst part
Unless
is coins, dude. I just hate coins.
The coins are terrible.
You were a cash
guys-
man till like
You
yesterday.
guys better start fucking valuing cash soon, buddy. Let me fucking tell you. You guys better start fucking appreciating cash soon. There's something.
But I'm
Dude,
getting
I'm gonna tell you
3%
guys.
interest.
Cash is tangible, buddies. There's something important about tangibility. That's a very fucking important thing, to be able to hold your fucking money in your hand instead of just have it up there somewhere.
Yeah,
It's a
like
pretty fucking big deal.
I got like 100, like $1,000 in your hand. Feels nice.
It's a big deal, bro. Hey man. Hey bro, what happens? All your money's online.
We didn't have
All your money, all your money
in my hands.
online on the internet. Fucking internet goes down. You're a fucking poor man. You're broke. You're broke.
Oh, dude, I hate that. When the fucking place is out, the internet's out of the place and you can't pay with cards, so you're fucked.
You're broke.
Doesn't
You
happen.
literally
Or
might
like,
as well.
let's say how like for example when the hurricanes come and shit.
Yeah.
Or let's say the fucking
Oh yeah,
the shit
power
goes,
goes
the
through
shit
it.
hits the fan and we're like in post-apocalypse shit.
I mean, money won't matter. Yeah, money's not gonna matter at all.
Well, we had to trade before it.
What are you gonna trade? You got
Trailing with fucking bottle caps and toilet paper. Yeah.
Toilet paper.
You better have
I
saved
mean,
all that toilet
how
paper.
many
There is a level of importance to cash, boys. To fucking tangible,
I mean, you can't
cold,
buy the
hard cash.
dang
Gotta value that too.
without the bank.
That's the only time I ever take out
You
cash. Is a
Bring back the
Think about
balloons.
My lady don't take cash out.
Gold coins.
They don't want the fucking paper trail. But yeah.
No, I get it. I respect the hustle. I take out the cash. And I gotta get the thing.
There's the other part that's
And they
important
tax you.
is
Taxes.
The government. if you-
Oh, I was like, you're wheeling taxes. You was like, you gotta buy wheeling.
That's why I don't want to fucking make that shit legal either. Anyways.
yeah. The other cool, like, important thing about physical cash is you're harder to trace.
Yeah.
Right. There's a level of
I hate
privacy.
when people
when
don't
you have
know
cash
what's
on hand.
happening.
The fact that you would have all your money online means that everything you do, everything you purchase, is being tracked online. Everything you do, there's a record of it somewhere on
Yeah.
the internet.
That's pretty
So,
invasive. I never
there's
felt that
very
until I
important
started, like,
reasons.
Getting a house.
Buying a gun.
No, buying a house. Yeah, like when they started checking all my bank statements, they were like looking at everything I bought.
And they even see how much cash you take out.
Motherfuckers living on my money for. I got the money, just you know what I mean. But then when they take my word for it, I'm some fucking jackass, you know. I'm just some jackass coming in there signing in for a house. So I get it. But like at the same time, I was a little pissed. I was like, you motherfuckers looking out on mine. You know, I'm taking out money for you know the good stuff.
The privacy is a big fucking deal. It's a big deal.
I wasted $30 on Uber Eats at 3 o'clock in the morning. Dude. Fuck them. I'm responsible. You don't tell me how responsible I am.
Guys buying Denny's.
After 2 a.m. not responsible to leave the house.
What were you saying, Andrew?
No, I'm saying that's why it's important. Like there are reasons to value physical cash, and I think important reasons. Privacy is a big deal to people, especially fucking Americans. People fucking value their fucking privacy. You know, you don't want everything being tracked. You don't want everything being traceable somewhere. Especially what our fucking government agencies have done in the past. They will find it. Know everything you fucking do. Realistically, if they want to find it, they will find it.
Uncle Sam.
And I mean, you look at the fucking modern scare of fucking social credit score, the shit that's being brought up in like China. The whole idea of a social credit score, where it's like you do things right, you do things according to how the government wants. You know, you have a higher social credit score, you have a higher position in society as long as you're not doing shit they don't want you to do. And you know,
I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, that is not cool.
The better. That's communism.
Yeah, I know.
That's communism with technology. That's all.
Modern communism.
Modern communism, man. It just looks nice. It looks pretty, but it's so shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why. Like, privacy matters, man. Sometimes people like get too obsessed with how.
No, I never let them motherfuckers track me. Fuck that. I try
like how
not to.
good and convenient.
He was using a fucking Nokia, whatever the fuck it was.
That was part of one of the reasons why I stopped using my iPhone and started using like an old brick phone, because I low key I felt like my privacy was invaded. I got pretty paranoid at one point. Let's admit it, guys. I got pretty paranoid.
But like right now,
with due reason, and also I had a problem with using my phone too much, so that was also part of the reason. But
you were on the internet too much. That was your problem. That's why you kept seeing weird shit. You were using it too much.
Yeah, exactly. It would like feed into it, but yeah, I know it's a big thing.
I just use Netflix.
It's a big deal. The less traceable you are, the less dependent you are on like other systems, especially corporations. The more independent you are as a human being. Straight up.
No, it felt really nice at one point when I was just. Like nothing. Like I was like, damn, I'm so disconnected from the world. It's just me, And as it was nice.
Roger wanted to move into a farm.
Then I started realizing, like, damn, okay, now I'm lonely.
Yeah.
I want to see, especially in quarantine. I couldn't see my friends and shit. I was like, this is one of the only, like, my phone was one of the only ways to connect, like, especially with you guys or anything. Like, I couldn't even be in the motherfucking group chat. I was like, damn.
You couldn't.
I can't be in the group chat. I gotta text one of you motherfuckers individually and shit. But I guess maybe I should have put in a little bit more effort. But anyways, yeah, that's I guess one of the pros of technology.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. The whole global pandemic now, it's just the perfect way to keep us all separated. It's literally, not only is it culturally enforced, it's government enforced in a lot of places. Yeah. And it's a good excuse for it too. What are you gonna say? Ooh, fucking, you can't make me not fucking see my friends. Like, no, like, if enough people accept it, that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah. I mean, you can look at what's happening in New York. And like religious gatherings are being fucking destroyed in New York. Jesus. Really, really badly.
I haven't been watching any news or anything.
That's what I'm saying. We're living in scary times, boys. We're living in actually scary times. Definitely. And like these news reports coming out now, it's like because there's this whole idea that like we're gonna move past COVID. We're gonna get past it. Things are gonna get back to normal. And it's like, are you sure about that? We're living in different times now, baby. Every information.
It's been a long ass time for this whole shit.
Yeah, information moves quickly. These giant tech companies are very, very powerful, and they can tell you how to think, and they really can. They really have the power to tell, politicians, like they can influence a lot of stuff. So, are we gonna move past it, or is life gonna be very different for the next 10 years?
It's gonna be really different.
We don't know.
Dude,
we don't know if we'll ever go back to normal. We can't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
And a lot of the things that I've been seeing in news reports, they're implying that things are never going to be the same. That's what they're saying, man. Nothing's going to go back to normal, quote unquote normal. It'll never be normal.
You think like masks will be the?
Oh yeah, the masks are going to be permanent for a fucking while, dude.
Masks is definitely one of the things, but the one that scared me the most, personally, that really shocked me when I first heard about it, and I mentioned to you guys earlier, Bill Gates and Cuomo working together in New York to create programs
To track people
online. No, to create programs online
for school.
to keep kids educated at home forever for the next 10 years. That was basically their goal. You guys didn't see that shit?
No, I haven't seen
Dude,
that.
that's fucking weird, man.
It's
Bill
weird,
Gates
man.
and
We're living
Cuomo,
in fucking weird ass
dude,
times.
that's fucking weird,
At the
man.
beginning of this shit, I like in my head, I'm like, damn, I hope this shit don't go like one of those. You remember those Holocaust movies you used to watch in fucking Marks? Where like, you know, you just see the time go by and how shit just gets slowly shittier, and then suddenly
where
this
shit just start
motherfucker's
going downhill.
yeah, suddenly this motherfucker's hiding under someone's fucking wooden floorboards.
Yeah, you're like, what the
And
fuck? How
surprises
did
are
that
banging down the motherfucking door. That's like legit what I was thinking.
The
And
slippery
like,
slope, dude. Slippery slope.
and I was thinking, like, even like, you know, in the background you hear the radio and you hear like the guys talking about it. Like, low key, we're those people right now. Like, we start this in this time of like,
Just
like,
the beginning.
I guess tragedy or whatever, or like this weird ass time we are in history where a lot of things can change and it can go real down south or it's going down south. Who knows? But like, yeah, we're like that, and I don't know why. I just fucking talk in circles.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
we'll just figure it out, man. I mean, little by little.
that's why I'm saying
That's all you
personally.
can do, right?
I have my own personal beliefs. I genuinely think some of our biggest enemies, period, for humanity itself, are the big tech giants, the ones that can influence this and they can manipulate information.
I mean, they want to
They
make
have
the world
the power.
super green. And
I
so they're gonna
have
get rid of
a
us.
huge issue with Google. I really do. I think they're one of humanity's biggest threats. Well, not in terms of like survival, but just how much influence they have on the way we act and enact policy as well. Dude, Bill Gates and Cuomo working together to make fucking online school programs to keep your kids in fucking learning from home by themselves for the next 10 fucking years. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm gonna start asking serious questions. I'm gonna start asking some serious fucking questions when this is just thrown at your face like it's fucking normal. Dude, I'm gonna pass on that, all right? It's a little different from what I remember living through about 5 years ago. Right? It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big shit, you know? And we've lived through pandemics before,
Yeah.
you know? And the only difference is we're living in a pandemic in an age where everyone has a fucking cell phone now. That's the only fucking difference.
I mean,
So,
I guess we just like how inevitable was all this shit. Like at the end of the day, like we're just gonna end up being fucking turned into computer microchips, or it was in the Matrix, and the whole time we were being farmed by fucking aliens.
People just stuck in a room, never seeing each other
Yeah,
in person,
exactly.
but seeing each other through screens.
Yeah, we'll just end up like fucking Kirito from fucking. Is that Kirito, the one from Sword Art Online?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I mean, isn't
motherfucker.
that your favorite anime? You should know that.
No, it's not my favorite
It's
anime.
not his
but,
favorite.
but we'll like.
Well, it's more like fucking
That'll-
Wally, the little fat dudes.
Oh no, that's like
Yeah,
the dude. That's best
That's
case scenario.
different. That's
best
popular.
case
that was
That's
gonna
scenario.
happen no matter what. All right, that was gonna happen no matter
That's
what.
literally best
The
case
fat
scenario
people
for
and
us.
the hover things.
Yeah, that's the
That
best
was
thing that can happen to us. I'm scared of something way worse. But anyways, I think that's a wrap, boys. It's getting late, and we're trying to end this one early so that we can hopefully get the.
Peace.
We didn't talk about fucking Robert's ticket.
We're gonna have to save it for next episode because it's getting late.
Find out on the next episode how
Yeah,
Robert got his
we're gonna
first
keep this one
ticket.
short just because last time everyone got home super late and it was bad.
You don't have
But
to explain all that.
anyways, it's a wrap.
This is the 3am boys. You can follow us on Instagram,
Twitter.
and basically only there because that's the only place we give a shit.
Never mind.
And YouTube. Subscribe. You're watching this on YouTube.